thank you so much for your time. So first to the Murray-Darling Basin plan. You're in South Australia to launch One Nation's federal water policy. Can you tell us a little bit about the party's plans to restore balance to the plan?
Yes, I'm very happy to. Water is a resource that we see it's necessary for farming sector, for the environment, for industries, for communities, and for the mining sector. Now, what the government has done is they've put an uncapped limit on the number of buybacks. Let's put the cap back on at 1,500 gigalitres a year. That needs to happen. Irrigators must be looked after. When the Howard government separated water from land in 2004, that caused the problems. From there, we've got people who are trading water that have no connection to the land. I can't even find out a registrar of who actually owns the water licences, and especially foreign ownership, which could be anything between 18 to 20% of licences are in the hands of foreigners. That is deplorable. It's disgusting. What I'd like to see is connection of water to land. So if you don't have a need for water by the farming sector, then you shouldn't have a licence. It should be only for those water users trying to grow their crops. The irrigators need to be looked after. So there's many issues here that need to be done. I'm all for water trading between farmers and growers, but definitely not people who don't have an interest or a crop or need to grow the food. And that's the big problem, is that you've got 40% of food production here in the Riverland rely on the water. So that's very important. I'd like to see the ability get away from regulated fees and charges and allow farmers to put dams on their properties up to a 4 megalitre and get rid of the low slow bypass. That's restricting them to put water into the dams. This is all about charging more taxes and fees for the waters that they capture. You know, it's very important that we do this. There's a few other issues that we want to tackle, but mainly it's the buyback. I don't agree with the 450 extra gigalitres for the environment. I was standing beside the Murray yesterday at Lock 5, and the fact is we've put in the locks, and that's, you got 3 feet above, at that point, sea levels. We've got the water in the Murray that if you left it up to environment going back 150 years ago, possibly the river would be dry. So it's just ridiculous what we're doing. We are looking after the environment. I believe in doing that, but don't destroy our farming sector. Without the food, we won't be able to feed it.